Welcome back at Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac from Roby Electric, along with Trent Hastings. We are lucky enough to be your hosts. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook at Andrew Roby, Roby Electric, and Roby Realty. Also, check out our podcast at WBT.com and the WBT app, as well as the iTunes Store. We're now here with Travis Thomas from Roby Realty, and we're going to start talking about Roby Realty. Trent, can you give us an overview? What is Roby Realty?
Roby Realty is the newest Roby family of companies, and the Andrew Roby started as a custom residential contracting firm, and then we did commercial construction as well. 66 years in business since 1950, and then we've tried, as we've grown, we've tried to focus on areas where we can bring value to our existing client base and bring expertise in areas we saw we needed it. So over the years, the two things. Number one, I think that we go look at a lot of houses for our long-term and existing clients when they buy, and go look at their houses and when they sell to give advice. So I thought, and they have a lot of loyalty with us, so I thought, we could really streamline this expertise and really help them buy and sell houses if they need that, if they don't have an existing relationship. And with that, our business model is to partner with the best of the best realtors and share deals and help get deals done and help bring value to the buyers and the sellers in the market. And that's number one, and it's worked very well. Number two is we're privy to a lot of good or bad deals. A lot of opportunities come across our plate because of the business we're in, and also we think we can bring some value to some people that want to invest in the real estate market. So we want to be the yin and yang on putting deals together, polish our diamonds, so to speak. Something we've kind of been a little shy to do over my couple decades, and we really feel like as we've grown with our commercial division and with our home services and electrical division, we've improved and we add a lot of value to that. So we're a little over a year old, and we've found some success. I think, Travis, how many realtors are we up to now?
I'd say 5 or 6 at this point.
Okay. And Travis helps us. He works for Roby Realty, and he does. Patrick and I always joke about our mass media struggles and our technology struggles. Yeah. Travis is a technology genius. Why don't you talk a little bit about?
I don't know about genius. I wouldn't really say a technology genius.
Well, it's all relative.
You are a genius now.
Well, I mean, maybe compared to Trent, hopefully that's not too much of an insult. Maybe technology. But no, I mean, we have YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So I haven't quite figured out Instagram too well. Just turn up the contrast all the way, really. But yeah, YouTube. I know you guys have web presence and stuff, but yeah.
So we have the real estate market in Charlotte is really hot.
Yes,
and it's reflected now that Roby Realty's got its feet under us. I mean, I think we got 20 plus closings in the month of August alone. And,
it's a hot month.
It is a hot month. Everybody's got back ready. I mean, and the summer's sometimes slow because people are off on vacation and stuff, the buyers and the sellers.
Yeah, early July tends to dip.
And I think we saw that.
Yeah, we did.
Well, let's clear something up. But you had mentioned, Trent, when you were talking about Roby Realty, you said, hey, it was created to be another service for existing clients. Now, anybody can use Roby Realty, right?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. You're right. Obviously, the real estate market's super hot. Commercial real estate's pretty hot as well. I mean,
yeah. I mean, our goal is to add our expertise. I think we have in our commercial division, our custom residential division, and also our home services and handyman and Roby Electric divisions. We see a lot of the inside scoop on where people achieve value and where they don't achieve value, right, and what'll sell a house quick and what moves a house quick. We make a lot of recommendations on, hey, I would do installed and finished on site oak hardwood floors because it's a harder service, going to last longer. That's just an example.
Yeah, we love to try to bring in you guys from the other Roby family of companies and really lend your expertise toward us and towards our clients. And we think that gives a great package. We tie a bow on top essentially with all you guys, and works great.
And we have a unique connection to the commercial real estate industry, to commercial developers, a lot of clients and friends of ours. And then a lot of landowners and people that want to work deals, so we can put deals together, and we're trying to polish that diamond for our customer. Hopefully, whether they're an existing customer or going to be a new customer, we want to bring value to them. Well, it's fun.
Folks, you're listening to At Home with Roby. Don't forget to check out our podcast at WBT.com and the WBT app. I want to touch on something. You bring in the family of companies together. We talk about getting your home Roby ready. Is that kind of what you're talking about with the hardwood floor scenario, Trent?
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it like with our handyman show, touches on that as well. Had Dominic Thompson that runs Roby Handyman on here. I mean, a client calls us. They've been doing this for years. I mean, this is why we created Roby Realty. Hey, Trent, can you come look at my house and tell me what I need to spend so I can get it sold quickly? And then, hey, can you come look at these 4 houses with me and tell me what I'll need to do to make them how I like my houses? And you know how I like my houses. So that's Roby Ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, that comes with inspection reports, too. I mean, we obviously help people with those. Also, through the handyman division, you can give them an inspection report, and they can basically turn something around and let you know kind of what you're up against.
I tell you, man, these inspection reports and have gone bonkers. And that's coming out of the recession. I mean, I think the housing bubble, when it burst, they really scrutinized that people are buying good value in their houses. The government got involved, and now I think they scared the wits out of all the home inspectors that do these inspection reports. And they try to break a lot of deals, but I think if you have fortitude and you have a team and you got a contractor liaison like Roby Handyman and Roby Home Services, you can get through it.
Yeah, that's one thing I know that a lot of real estate companies have had issues with is these inspections or anything like that kind of hindering deals and hindering closings. And that's one thing we pride ourselves on is consistency and persistency. And we try to do both, and we think both work hand in hand very well together, because if a closing gets held up because of something, we're going to stick with you. We're going to be with you. We're going to be with you till the end, till it closes, because we build that relationship. We build friendships through these deals with our clients. And
it's just like our custom residential arm that we've always had. It's not always roses, but if we have a clear mind and we're a team, you get to the end and you become closer for it. So let me ask you a question. Everybody's talking. Are we in a housing bubble? When's it gonna bust? What's going on?
I don't know, Trent. You tell us.
Well,
I don't think that. I think we're here for a while. I mean, I do. I mean, I think that. I have heard, in fact, that the problem on the new construction side is they can't build them fast enough.
Right. I mean, they have a labor problem just like we have a labor problem.
Right.
Every year I hear Mark Vittner with Wells Fargo come to the home builders meeting. It's in a couple months, and give his annual report. I think this is his second time this year he's come and talks about the housing market. And about 3 years ago, when we were all grinding 3-4 years ago trying to get out of the recession, he said in 3 or 4 years we're going to have a housing shortage.
Yeah, that was hard to hear back then.
And I think we're coming in on it, especially with now. I say we don't have a housing bubble. That is my opinion, and I've done a little research. I mean, interest rates are extremely low.
Yeah, and that is, I think, a big reason for what you're talking about, the housing shortage. People can pay mortgage cheaper than they can pay a rent.
But they're being more critical on being able to buy, so you don't have zero credit buying houses, so you don't have that bubble problem that we had before. But when you ask if you're in a housing bubble, I think some key points are home prices outpacing inflation like crazy all over the place, all in a bunch of cities? Are people flipping houses at crazy rates like they were back in the bubble? I mean, people are flipping, but I don't think it's gone bonkers. Mm-hmm. The percentage of home buyers getting mortgages versus cash, I think that's normalized right now. Home prices compared to wages, that's not out of whack. And home prices compared to rent prices, I still think you can buy a house because a mortgage rate's cheaper than you can rent the same house. So, and then construction, are there being too many houses built per the population? That's not happening anywhere. So,
well, no, I mean, you're right. I mean, I think our current industry or supplies at 6.6 months. This is according to a Hanley Wood study. I think 7.2 is around the average, but I mean that's pretty good. Folks, you're listening to At Home with Roby. We'll be right back.